Yes, sir. I've been asking myself, am I ready? Am I ready for this return? A lot of people acting like because they've been baptized or they go to church, that automatically gives them a ticket to go. Ask yourself, are you ready?
Too busy ripping and riding, dipping and diving, or maybe just thinking conniving. Well, I've been thinking if I've been ready for the return. Are you ready? Are you ready for the return? Too busy ripping and riding, dipping and diving, or maybe just thinking conniving. Well, I've been thinking if I've been ready for the return. Are you ready? Are you ready for the return?
My sentiments is sending a sentimental message that's so credential on instrumentals. It's insinuous, so official. I wish you listened to the whistle and wasn't quick to dismiss the man who basically sift through the garbage and picked you. But listen, don't get it twisted. These are not words to rip you or diss you. These are words that are carefully chosen out to lift you. It's a classic, significant suffix of this malicious suffering, and it could never be a magnificent maleficent, cause that's not heaven sent. And the bishop keep wondering why I keep hitting them with something that's really foul. I tell them I'm not just riding on beats. I'm climbing, shouting out beats. Have the whole horizon looking at me. It's just I love it running with beats. I'm not just riding on beats. I'm climbing, shouting out beats. Have the whole horizon looking at me. It's just I love it running with beats.
Too busy whipping and riding, dipping and diving, or maybe just thinking conniving. Well, I've been thinking if I've been ready for the return. Are you ready? Are you ready for the return? Too busy whipping and riding, dipping and diving, or maybe just thinking conniving. Well, I've been thinking if I've been ready for the return.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready for the return?
What's the meaning of life with all this suffering and strife? It's a challenge just to live right and turn from dark to light. To say you live by the word, but would you die for the word? Or when it's time to show and prove, you turn and run, suddenly it sounds inferred. Cause preparation don't guarantee your salvation. You learn, but become complacent. Got to build a solid foundation. Can't replace them by idolizing worldly relations. Chasing the high you can't maintain. Have you laying adjacent, but just so studying and praying. There's a fight for your life like stone break bones to ache you, but the flesh don't make you, your spirit does. Let it show what it really does. Do you believe in coincidence or what it really was? It's serious.
Too busy whipping and riding, dipping and diving, or maybe just thinking conniving. Well, I've been thinking if I've been ready for the return. Are you ready? Are you ready for the return? Too busy whipping and riding, dipping and diving, or maybe just thinking conniving. Well, I've been thinking if I've been ready for the return. Are you ready? Are you ready for the return?
Let's be with your divine, especially when I'm inclined. And stressing be on my mind, you're keeping me in line. I use your guidance for mileage, whether I'm smiling or wildin', or if I'm falling or crawling, I gotta call you regardless.
Too busy ripping and riding.